Good evening, friends. Welcome to our January Glam on Demand. Oh my goodness, are you in for a treat tonight? It is the most gorgeous look ever. Do you have your color card from your beauty consultant? If you don't, no worries. Put in the comments, say, hi, I'm here and I want a color card. I'm telling you, after you try this, you're going to want it. After you see it tonight, you're going to want it. So they're absolutely free. Just tag your beauty consultant and say, I want a color card, and we will get it in your hands to come back and watch and play around with some colors. If you're like me, these scared me. This look scared me because it's out of my norm. So this is the compact. If you want to see it all put together, we've got our bronzer, our highlighter, our cheek color, and then 3 eye colors. And this is what you get. So this is our model, our gorgeous model with the best lips ever. Look at those lips. Oh, goodness. And as you can see, hers is a little more of a dramatic look. So I'm showing you more of a subtle look. But if you love the glam, there you go. So those are the colors we're playing with. And I am excited to share with you step by step of how to pull it off. All right, so grab your stuff, grab your brushes, and let's get started, my friends. All right, let's get started, shall we? So the first thing I always like to talk about is prepping your skin to make sure the products pop. You're not having to use too much product, get the hair out of the way, too much product, and it's the color that it's supposed to be. I think the best thing that anybody can do is to prep their lid with our Perfecting Concealer. Now, I am using the light ivory. If you have a lot of red or purples in your lids, you might even love our under eye corrector. It has like a peach tint to it. And then you can use your fingers to blend it. You can use a sponge to blend it, or you can, have you ever heard of cutting the colors in your lids? You can use our concealer brush. We have a cream concealer brush, so you can use that as well. I love the concealer brush because it's really great to not get a lot of product in your brows, but that's what's going to give me my brow lift, is using this brush because it's so precise. So ask your beauty consultant if you can see that concealer brush next time you are together. And as you can see, it's going to be, I choose a lighter color. I'm really a deep ivory, but I choose a light ivory for this because I want my eyes being deep set. I want this part forward. So you can choose one the same shade. You can choose one the lighter shade. I would not go a darker shade. I wouldn't go the darker shade. All right. So if you have your color card, grab it. If not, follow along. You can always put in the comments that you want a color card from your consultant, but we're going to start with Shiny Penny and then move to Cinnabar. So Shiny Penny and Starry Night have a little shimmer to it. Cinnabar is going to be our matte color. So I just kind of wanted to show y'all that because sometimes it's hard to see in the compacts on the video. So the Shiny Penny, I'm going to use our all over brush. I love this one because it's pretty dense, synthetic fibers. Y'all, Mary Kate's brushes are spot on, spot on. I'm looking in this mirror over here. The older I get, the less I can do things in the camera. And I'm going to put this all over my lower lid. Now, it's not going to come out crazy dark because I've got the concealer underneath that kind of brightens it. If my concealer was the same color as my eyes, it would show up a little more dramatic. So you get to choose how dressy or how subtle you want. Here comes the pups. Don't you love live videos? You just never know what you're going to get. All right, so that's Shiny Penny. The cool thing about the Shiny Penny is, let me see if you can see it here. Can y'all see that pigment? It is absolutely gorgeous. If you want more color than what a brush gives, I always tap it on my finger and then just do it on the outside corner, and it really makes it more dramatic than with a brush, because the blush is gonna, or my brush is gonna kind of condense it a little bit. All right, and then if you are a hooded eye girl, anybody else got hooded eyes? This brush is your absolute best friend. You see this crease brush? All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip it so the longer hairs are right here in the crease, and it's gonna give you a natural lift. Like, you don't even have to try. It gives you a natural lift. And I always start, I kind of put a little line as if I'm connecting the outside corner of my eye to my eyebrow, if that makes sense. So Flip it over, longer bristles in the crease, and it's gonna go exactly, can y'all see that? Exactly where you want it. And we'll come back and blend in just a minute. But you can see how that already lifts. Isn't that amazing how color can do that? Already lifts. And we'll clean up all the excess in just a minute. See the difference? Love this. All right, so I'm gonna flip it over, do it on this side. This is Cinnabar. Cinnabar is such a great versatile color. So it got a little more pigment than the hazelnut that we used last month. But you can use it as eyeliner. I have a lot of clients that use it as their brows color because it's got a little more pigment than a hazelnut, but they're not quite an espresso. And I'm just kind of blending right here on the outside corner to kind of merge all those two together before I grab the blending brush. And so you can see that's only 2 colors, but because I had the concealer right there, I'm not going to do any more color on the inside to make my eyes really pop because that concealer kept it bright. Don't y'all love that step? It helps with the discoloration, but then it also helps with, this is my blending brush. They make them in black now. This was just a limited edition, but same exact look. So I just go back over. It's absolutely clean, even though it might not look it. It's just stained clean. And then there's no product on this. And I'm just going to go back and forth to soften those two. All right. So the next color in our palette, did this one kind of scare y'all tonight? The starry blue. Don't worry. Scared me too. Anybody else watch the Drew Carey show when you were kids? So I always curl my lashes before I put my eyeliner on. Y'all, this is such a key part. As we age, our lashes get thinner, typically a little shorter. This is the shameless plug for our oil-free eye makeup remover. I have super healthy lashes and brows, but it's because I condition them every single day. It doesn't matter if I wear eye makeup or not. With our oil-free eye makeup remover, you'll see them in just a second. They're not really showing up just yet. But I love how it keeps them where they're not breaking, falling out, all the things. All right, so let's talk about this Starry Night. This is going to be our eyeliner. Have y'all seen her? Let me show you her picture right quick. Our beautiful model. So all they used was the blue Starry Night as her liner, okay? So I wanted you to see how dramatic it can be. Mine will not be that way, but here's what you want to do. I love using shadow as your liner because you can choose any color and you can make it as thick or thin as you want. So this is our spoolie brush. If you don't have one of these, get one. It's great for brows. It's great for separating your lashes. This is fantastic to fill in your brows in the course liner, but I want to show y'all the difference. This is me tapping the Starry Night without wetting the brush first. Okay, so that's that one. You know what? I'm looking at that. I'm like, that's not even blue. I probably should have cleaned that one before I put it on. I use it always for my brows. All right, let Casey clean it. Do over. All right, let's try it again. So this is, there we go. I'm like, that was not even blue. So y'all can see here how little product it picks up. So let me show you the coolest trick. I just spritz my hand with our finishing spray. Grab just a little bit on the brush, and I'm going to tap that in the product, and then I want y'all to see this. Not only does it create the perfect line, it sets it so it doesn't go anywhere. So you don't have to worry about, this is what I do with my brows, because you don't want it flaking everywhere. So this, I'm starting right in the center for me, where my pupil is. With smaller eyes, you always want to do your liner on the bigger on the outside 1/3 of your eye. It'll open your eyes up. Look at it. Look at, isn't that so pretty? I know, I was scared to begin with. So that's one side. I'm going to wet it again because it's going to dry. Tap it again, and then let's do this side. Y'all can probably see this side a little better. Can y'all see me doing that a little better? I'm trying not to turn as much in the mirror. All right, tell me in the comments. What is your favorite color liner besides black and brown? You can't choose black and brown. Do you like purple? Do you like blue? Do you like gray? Tell me your favorite color. So for my adventurous girls, this is when you would do the cat eye. Make sure you wet it first, and then you're just going to bring it up and make that little V, okay? How gorgeous. So I would not put, personally, I'm not going to do the blue on the bottom. I'm going to clean this off. I mean, look how much product it grabs. It's amazing what this little brush can do with, and you can always see if it's clean when you rub it. But I'm going to do just a really light brown. I'm going to use hazelnut down here. I need to actually do my under eyes first. I'm going to use a hazelnut down here. And so that way there's a little bit of a color, but not super duper harsh. And we're going to go ahead and do our first coat of mascara. I can't remember what mascara I used the previous month. So you want to replace your mascara. You'll know the answer. Should I do a giveaway? How often should you replace your mascara? If you are a guest and you answer correctly, I'm going to send you a little goodie. I might just send you a mascara. How about that? All right. Look at the difference when you curl your lashes. Yeah, such a huge difference. So this is Ultimate. I think I opened this one up the 1st of December around my birthday. So next month it'll be time to replace it. And my next one that I typically go to is Lash Love. Anybody else? Any Lash Love girls out there? And then if it's a night out on the town, just use your regular mascara and then top it with our Lash Intensity. Telling you what, it is stunning. All right, we'll let that dry. All right, next quiz question. How many coats of mascara do you need for your lashes to come alive? It's not one. No, no, no. Don't cheat yourself. All right, so before I do the translucent powder, cheeks, and bronzer, I'm going to do a little bit of work underneath my eyes. So this is our Perfecting Concealer again. And what I like to do, because today seems to be a little darker circles than normal, is I'm going to mix in some of my under eye corrector. Do y'all do that? Under eye corrector is going to conceal the darkness, and the concealer is going, the Perfecting Concealer is just going to make it look so bright and young. Isn't that all we want in life? Is to look refreshed, rejuvenated, and younger. Our eyes, you don't want too much product. I touched with some mascara there. You don't want too much product under your eyes. So what I would say, if you're using the liquid foundation brush, I love this one because it kind of gives you a medium coverage, the liquid foundation brush. So this is great under the eyes. You just have to be kind of careful right here in the corner because it's such a big brush. What you don't want under the eyes is our blending brush. So I know mine's filthy right now. This one gives you an absolute full coverage. Like you could cover the world in this brush. So if you put this here, it's going to be too much product for your eye area because it's going to separate and crease later on. And you don't want that. You don't want that. All right. So now I'm going to grab the translucent. Couple different ways. Last time I did with the blending brush or the all over brush, I put it right here. I'm going to actually use today. I got this from my daughter's room, one of these sponges. We'll see how we like this. Those little crease sponges. So do that right there, and it'll help brighten all that. Anybody else use translucent powder there? I love it. You know where else I love it? Right here. We're going to let this just sit and bake. The reason we're letting it bake is enough product will be absorbed that it's not too much product, it's not cakey. And then after a couple minutes, I'll just dust the excess off, and it's the perfect amount. Seriously, perfect amount. Okay, so while that's baking, I want us to go in with our, I'm going to do our contour first, okay? So this one's called Latte. I'm going to show you with my finger. The older you get, you don't want to go down. We want everything to be lifted, okay? So I'm going to do a little bit there. I'm going to do a little bit here. Not make the forehead look so big. Do a little bit here. Anybody else got that going on? Yep. And then with your cheek color, this one's called the Hint of Pink. Have you ever used this? I love this color. So this one, we're going to go higher, okay? We're going to go higher with that than what we typically would with cheeks. Cheeks, we used to start here, but we're trying to lift everything. So do a little bit higher. We'll blend all this together. And then this one, you know, the cool thing about Hint of Pink is some people like a little rosy here, a little color here. This is beautiful on your eyes. I'm not going to mess up our eyelid, but it's beautiful on your eyes. So this is such a great color. I hope y'all can see it. And then this is Honey Glow. How many of you are in love with the Honey Glow? Can y'all see that? It is like the perfect shimmer. And I'm going to do that right here underneath that translucent powder. Like I said, this one's really good here You can do a little bit up here. It's never too much, okay? Never too much. And then you just want to get, so this is our 3-in-1 cheek brush. And so it has a little indentation here. Can y'all see it? A little indentation to be able to grab and be precise instead of an all over brush and put all of these beautiful colors together. Is that not gorgeous? I'm telling you what. And then for contour, if you don't want to use your finger, you can use the outside corner and blend all that so we don't have a line. So the translucent powder I used as my highlighter down here, but you can really see what a difference it makes. I want more blush. So we're just going to grab a little bit more. Look at here. I hope y'all can see that. Such a pretty look. Such a pretty look. All right, before we do our next coat of mascara, I'm going to do the lips. So this lip is Coral Confetti. Any of my coral lovers out there? If coral is not your color, I will tell you Sheer Illusion with this look, it's a gloss, looks so pretty. Honestly, you can do any color, but I'm going to do it really light to begin with so y'all can see. When something looks this orange in the tube, does not mean it's going to come out. See how that's a beautiful, natural looking color on me when I'm not, this is the Supreme Hydrating. I love the way this looks. Now, if I put it on heavier, you can see the difference. Can you see the difference? Either one's gorgeous. I typically go more on the sheer, more natural because my lips are so small. All right, let's do another coat of mascara. What are y'all thinking? Which color surprises you the most? Would it be the shiny penny, using the Cinnabar here since it's more dramatic? Or would it be the blue liner, the Starry Night? Just curious. All right, so we got the top. I'm going to do, since I'm done with the underneath my eyelids or my dark circles, I'm going to do a little bit, just a tiny little coat of mascara there. Not too much. We don't want to draw too much attention to it. And then all I do is grab my all over brush and I would dust the excess off, okay? Dust the excess translucent powder off. If any of you are super shiny, what I want to tell you is when you grab the product, instead of just doing this all over the setting powder, all over your face, what I'm going to do is, because I still get shiny, even though it's winter, I'm going to grab a little bit of setting powder on the brush. And what you want to do is you want to roll this into your skin. And this is going to control the shine all day long. Okay. You're pressing it into your skin. That way you're not competing with who's going to be shiny, what's going to be matte, is it going to be uniform, right? You want it the same. So just use your all over brush and press that product in to your face, making sure that I was even. I get talking and I forget what I've done. All right. And then with your setting powder, you want to do an X and then a T. Sets your makeup for 18 hours. 18 hours. My makeup's not going to be on for 18 hours. But it's nice that I have that option, right? It's nice to have that option. All right. So my friends, here is your winter January Glam on Demand. It is absolutely stunning, not dramatic at all. I don't know how I did. Y'all rate me. 0 being the worst and 10 being the best. Obviously, hers is a little more perfect. And her skin and her lip, all brows, all the things, right? But don't you love how soft and subtle it is? And you can be as dramatic with the eyes as you want. All right, we want to see your look. You might not have tried it tonight with us, but grab your color card or get one from your beauty consultant and post your pictures. We want to see. There will be a live giveaway for the comments here, but then I'm going to go back and see who is sharing their looks. Consultants y'all share too, sharing their looks, and I'm going to put in a little extra something now. All right, make sure y'all comment. How often do you replace your mascara? If anybody guest watch and want a free mascara. All right, I'll talk to y'all later on. I'm excited for our February event. Y'all save the date. We are going to be talking about green eyes, hazel eyes, brown eyes, and blue eyes. So right quick, before you jump off, will you put your eye color in the comments and let us know if you want your custom look for your eye color to really know what colors pop. All right. Well, thank y'all for watching. I hope you love it. I would love to know, what did you learn tonight that you didn't already know? Is there anything that you want to learn that I can go back and share at our next Glam on Demand? And Yeah, let us know if you're interested. There's specials going on right now for our January collection. So message your beauty consultant and grab it before it's gone. All right, y'all have a great night and I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.